Hi guys, this is Kel once again. This 4th of April, Tuesday. Let's discuss today market with the TWB chart, shall we? Let's go. All right, let's look at the chart right now. Okay, so before we go into that, let's look at China market. I'm quite interested in this market first. Well, China market, we can see that very clear. We have a very strong breakout last week. All right, we can see that. Look at the chart here. Let me just get it in my colors. So we have a very strong breakout last week, okay? All right, then of course we have a natural pullback. But after a pullback, you can see that the market now is basically holding very nicely above the two moving averages, is MA 200 and MA 30 for my case. All right, and of course the downward trend also show beautiful support right here, guys. Look at it, the way it gets itself supported right at the channel is incredible, impeccable. Now the thing is this, but I will want to stress this point. At the moment now, you also notice that the trend line that I had on top, right, it seems that there's a bit of resistance right now, but the market is holding at 38.2, is pretty good. So as long as the China A50 stays above 13183, this should be a pretty good support for the market right now. But if the market do come off, then there will be some selling, because when the market hold on so nicely here, you don't want the market to break. Okay, so that is something we're looking at. And of course, if the China market really goes past the trend line, who knows, we can actually see the market trading up to 13,410. Current price now is 13,325, so it's about 100 points away, and it's actually very possible. Okay, all right, so that will be the China market. So now let's skip this guy. Let's go to the US market right now. Well, from the US market here, I'm going to do some interesting sharing of my KCX indicator, my revolutionary first time showing you the 2.0. So you can see right now for the Dow, if there's going to be any pullback, the Dow should be coming down to about 33,300 level. But with the market accelerating right now, the next target it should be here. That means that the Dow most likely should be trading upwards to 33,740 range. Okay, so this will be the upside for today, and with the current price now at 33,660, day high 680, it is very possible for the Dow to touch 33740 tonight. But I will say this, guys, once we see this figure, it will be a good time to take some profit. Okay, once we see this figure, it will be a good time to take some profit. Now, why do I say that? Well, let me show you the other chart that I have been showing you guys for quite a while. This guy, where is it right now? Should be this. Okay, wrong. Okay, one. One thing is that this is our MT4. It's very difficult to actually label them because they don't allow you label. Okay, I just go back all the way in. I think it should be somewhere around here. Gosh, I hate this. Okay, moment. Oops, not this guy. Okay. Nope, not this guy too. Apology on this. This is quite a nuisance here. Not this, not this. Okay, I found it. Yeah, okay, so we found it. That was in gold. Okay, my bad. Okay, now let's take a look at the Dow right now. Okay, so this is the Dow chart that I've been showing you guys, and I said that if the Dow breaks 32,335, right, which is here, it will be moving upwards, right, all the way to here, which is 33,258. Okay, so by right, this number now is 35,105. So this 33,258. So what I need to do is to bring my calculator in. Okay, where my calculator is, here we go. Bring on screen. So 35,105 plus 33,258 equals, and divide by 2, I will get 34,181. So if I put a number in, okay, 181, so I should put it in 34,181. That will be here. Okay, so if you ask me, I don't think this time around the Dow has the strength to come to here, which is at 34,181. I don't think so. I believe that we should be having some resistance somewhere around here, as I mentioned, at 33,740 level. But of course, if the market really breaks above 740, then yes, guys, wow, we can see 34,181 next. But with the RSI now at near the high level, I kind of have my reservation for this. So you can take note of that, yeah, on the side note. Okay, so that is my view on the Dow Jones for today. And based on my own TWB indicator, well, if the market actually goes down below 33,625, there should be some profit taking. At the moment now, my indicator, both my KSI and my KCX, both of them are very bullish. So we do expect some upside. And I say it again, the upside should be 33740. Yeah, so think of that, 33740. Okay. All right, let's go for the next one. Okay, the next one will be NASDAQ. Well, NASDAQ is climbing up very nicely now. NASDAQ has broke above 13,200. That was my resistance that I was giving to this guy. So now this shows that there could be further upside coming in unless the market pulls back down to 13,161. Okay, at the moment now, what we are seeing on the screen is that for the NASDAQ, okay, let me show it to you now. The NASDAQ today is a DJDD, right? DJDD means that the market usually will take a direction on this. And in this case right now, the market is staying above OP. Hence, therefore, to trade 13,279 should be the first target. So that the NASDAQ to hit 13,279 should be kind of expected. Yeah, right. With the indicator right now, it's very interesting to see that, right? The KSI is green and KCX is blank. So that's why you have a bullish signal here. Okay, we do not use the KCS9 now to gauge because that's inaccurate, but we use the previous day KSI. So at the moment now, with the KSI green and bullishness on KCX, yep, that's the reason why we suspect that the NASDAQ will go higher. Okay, so watch out for this. And the next one will be the S&P 500. Now, S&P 500, well, based on the chart, we can see here, the S&P 500 should be able to trade higher. And most likely it's going to go for the 4148 level or 4150. Yeah, let me just close stuff. Okay, 4150. I suspect that the S&P 500 will be going for 4150 because we have a strengthening here. We have bullishness in the indicator and the market staying above the pivot 2. Hence, therefore, 4148 to 4150. Most likely the S&P could be there. Only if it breaks below 4113, then there will be some selling. All right. If not, we should see 4148 to 4150 for the S&P 500. Okay. All right. Let's move to crude oil now. Now, crude oil obviously has mounted up because of the OPEC plus cuts. So now for crude oil, all I can say is this: crude oil could be heading higher. It should be going for the 84 mark if the market maintain this upside. All right. Now, based on what we're seeing today is a DJDD. So as long as the crude oil stays above OP, crude oil could be going higher. And the first target we can see right now could be as high as 81.87. 81.87. All right. Anything it breaks above that, wow, we can even see 84. Okay, that's a long run. Now, indicator wise, both KSI and KCX is KSI is green, and there's no KCX, means it's very bullish. So for crude oil, do expect further upside. Now, of course, if crude oil goes high, then of course that will give some stress to the inflation issue, but that is fundamental. We'll leave it alone. Yep. Okay. Excuse me. Now, next one is FTSE. Well, FTSE by right today should move higher. The target should be somewhere around here. That means that it should go for 77.45 today. But we can see at the moment now, FTSE is pulling back. So the downside could be back to 76.42 area. So right now for you, upside is 77.45. Excuse me. The downside is 76.42. Okay, write it down somewhere. Now for today, both indicators are also very bullish. So that's why the upside should be there. But when the market chooses to stay below OP, when the market opens between two pivot, we have to respect the OP, right? Now we are now very near to the MLP 76.67. That should be the first support. If the market breaks below MLP, then we will see 76.43 coming in. All right. So that is something to watch out for the FTSE. Now let's look at DAX. Okay. Now for DAX, we can see pretty clear that DAX is mounting up. There's no much resistance in the moment. So there's only one level to take note will be here. If the DAX do pull back, we'll look at 15,650 area. And for today, the DAX is staying above OP. So most likely it's going to go for the 15,768 level. which is the pivot one. KSI, KCX, green and blank means bullish, okay? Means bullish. So that's why 15,768 most likely will be happening tonight. Okay, so we're done with the indices. All right, let's go into the currency market. For pound, wow, look at pound. What a jump in here itself. Now, pound recently, we've been telling you that if pound breaks 123, we can see it going higher, and it's happening right now. Let's just make the chart a bit smaller to see, wow, okay, that means that it's recently, the last time the pound hit this point, let's take a look, it's all the way here. So the pound next target is 125.30 range, okay, 125.30. And for pound today on the TWB chart, you can see that KSI is green, no blue bars, very bullish, stable OP is a buy. So the target now will be 1.5. Oh, this is stack, sorry, my bad. Gosh, no wonder why we're talking about. Hold on a minute. Gosh. Okay, for pound, you should see going higher, right? Pound, because the KSI, KCX is one green, no blue bars, very bullish. So the upside should be going for will be 1.2572, okay? So that is something similar to what I said over here. So most likely the market is going to go for that. So traders, if you're long in pound, congratulations, because it broke above the pivot one. This is a very bullish sign for time being. All right. So what's happening to the dollar? Because the dollar is sliding down. Because market is very worried of what's happening. So that is the reason why. Now for dollar yen, obviously, if the dollar is down, this guy will suffer a little bit. But again, you can see very interesting that it actually adds up today. Okay, anyway, the pound, the dollar yen, if it goes up, right, it will go for this guy. You'll come back to above 133.37. Now, if it goes down instead, then of course we can see going down to 1.3130 level. So if you ask me today, interesting likelihood, the dollar yen is going to go for 133.37. And of course, if you look with the TWB chart, you can see that we don't have a very good signal here. But the market opens below the pivot. So by right, we should have some selling. But because the market stays above the OP, so we have to expect some resistance now at the MA30 and MLP level. And that's about 132.80 plus level. Now, the thing is this, the KSI is red, but KCX is blank. So which means that there will be some selling pressure. But the thing is that it's buying from the bottom, yeah? So traders, you just need to take note of this. If the dollar yen doesn't cross 132.95 convincingly, we should take some profit from there, okay? That's something to take note of. And of course, the euro, let's take a look at the euro right now. The euro is also trying its best to move up. Let me just make the chart smaller to see the, okay. So for the euro, well, if it has gone through this 1.09, so the next target it should be going is 109.89 level. Okay, 109.89 level. So I'll write up for you. If it stays above 109, it'll be 109.89 level. Now, of course, the last time we saw this, that's where the euro pulls back. So let's expect to see the market testing it again, and then maybe we may see some profit taking. Now, but today itself, the euro is above the opening price and it's above pivot one. So that's why there's a chance for the euro to go higher to 1.10 if the market persists. Because 1.0989 is very near to 1.10, and the KSI is green with no blue bars. All of them shows the upside is really possible. Okay. All right, so we are done with the currency. Let's look at the gold in the market. For gold, well, for today's gold, we can take a look right now. Gold today, if it stays down, you can go to 1968, but if it stays up, then 1993 will be next. Okay. Now for gold, pretty clear that the gold indicator shows that the buying is there. KCX is blank, so it's very, very bullish, guys. It's very, very bullish over here itself. So if that's the case, then this, if the gold do recover above OP, we can see gold going back up again to 1993. It is very possible because yesterday we have a new BNB, so 2031 could be next, if not 1909. But with the current sentiment now, high chance 2031 could be possible in the near future. Yeah, so that is gold. And of course, for silver, silver has climbed to $24, and we expected silver to go higher in the near term. But of course, now based on the chart, I don't see any target for silver on the chocolate bar. And for the TWB chart, if you look at it right now, the next target that silver could be going will be $24 $24.81. Okay. All right. There'll be some resistance at $24.38, but once it breaks that, 24.81 will be very, very possible. All right. So that is the gold and silver, and the wrap it up will be Bitcoin, Ethereum. Now for Bitcoin, let's take a look. Okay, Bitcoin today has supposed to come down. Yes, happened. So now it's recovering. So that means that we should be having more upside on Bitcoin to maybe 28,800, because there should be some stops over here. But at least the first wave is correct. We already eat up the chocolate bar. Congratulations. So that is the KCB. And of course, for TWB Bitcoin, now we can see that this could be a potential single red color. So if that's the case, if the price will go up, right, once you break 28,391, there's a possibility to see 29,184. So that is the TWB system. So it's very different from the conventional, because we can get to see this. The only thing is that the KSI and the KCX are actually on the downside. So we do expect some profit taking. But of course, right, the KCX is here. So it's reducing selling, and KCX is blank. So that's why there's some bullishness. I apologize on that. So which means that the upside breaks 28,391, we can see the Bitcoin going to 29,184. Okay. All right. So the last one will be Ethereum. Ethereum, same thing again. If there's going to be any downside, then the downside should be somewhere around here, if you look at it. Okay. But of course, if the market, if that is the case, then undeniable, look at the Ethereum on the TWB chart, you can see clearer right now. The new BNB that's going to create a new DJDD in this case. So as long as the market stays above OP, it'll be a buy, and it's following right now, and it's now stopping at the 1834 level, because that is a pivot one. Now both KSI and KCX are blank and green, so it's going to be bullish. So suspect that once the market break 1834, we can see the Ethereum going for 1877 level, because that is the next potential target. Yep. All right, that'll be all for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. This is Cal signing off. Bye-bye.